fighting for their lives every minute. Those books are tense to read and very tense to write, and so it was nice to sort of do something that was a little bit lighter. Yes, so we can do some questions to fill up the rest of our time. I swear I thought I was talking slower. We can talk about writing, we can talk about process, we can talk about working in television. Yeah.
One of my favorite genres is horror, and I love being scared, I love getting scared and all that. How do you get into that mindset, like Possessed or 359 or 10? Like, how do you,
I go for what would scare me. So there's a scene in Possessed, which was like my favorite scene from Possessed, and Bridget, our main character, goes to this doll shop, one of those old like Victorian places full of like porcelain-faced dolls with their glassy eyes. And she's going to an exorcism, and she gets in there, and she's like, this, I have to exorcise this. And of course, the demons possess all the dolls, and they start trying to break through the glass cases to get to her. I don't like dolls. I don't like them at all. And I was writing a scene, I needed a big scene for, about midway through the book. I needed it to be really scary, and I was thinking of the two things that scared me, which were clowns and dolls. Clowns to me felt like Stephen King had really done that with it, that creepy clown that lives in the gutter and kills children. Yeah. So I was like, okay, we'll do dolls. And then I was like, I don't want it to just be one doll. I want it to be hundreds of dolls, and I want them to have like a collective. There's a moment in the book where she realizes something is very wrong there, and every doll head in the entire store turns and looks at her like in one instant. And I was like, that would scare me if I saw that in a movie. I would be like peeking through my fingers. So I try to go to a place where the moment of fear is something that would actually, make me cringe if I read it in a book or saw it on a screen. And then, of course, the trick is building from there. That can't be the scariest moment in the scene. It has to escalate, to a climax within the scene, and then sort of release the tension a little bit from there. So I go to the places. I mean, I wouldn't want to be trapped on an island with like a serial killer after me. I'd probably be the first one gone. I'm not particularly resourceful. I don't know how to I don't know how to make a fire from nothing. I'm not MacGyver, and I always feel like I get that question all the time in interviews, like, how far do you think you'd get in a scenario like that? And I'm like, I would not get far at all. I would be like the first one gone, because I don't wear appropriate footwear, and I don't survive well in the wild. So, I'm the first one out. But again, that's a situation that scares me a little bit, because I know I am sort of uniquely unsuited to survive. Other questions? We've all talked too much about process already. I know, yeah.
What do you have coming up next after the Get Even and Get Mad?
Yeah, after Get Dirty, which comes out in June. I actually am about to make an announcement this week. I just sold another book. Yes, this is going to be, oh boy, this is going to be another horror novel about a group of teens that go exploring an old mine in Northern California that has been exposed by the falling water levels in a reservoir due to the horrible drought that we're all experiencing. And they sort of go into this mine. It's like they're going to do something crazy before they all go to college in the fall, and they bring something back with them from the depths of this mine that was supposed to have been left buried. It is a mind control parasite that is then killing off everybody that knows about it and cannibalizing its victims to keep its host body young. So no, the teens don't know which of them it is. And of course, as the survivors dwindle, it gets significantly more paranoid. So it takes place in a small town in Northern California, and it's kind of like a bloody romp through serial killing.
I have a fun.
I feel really guilty. There's like kids getting their faces painted, right out there. And I'm like, and then he like rips his entrails out and eats them, and like it's a great scene. So
all built around reality,
exactly.
the drought.
So that'll be summer 2016, and then I'll have another book out in the fall 2016. But I don't have anything to announce on that one yet. So I have to wait and see what my publisher wants. Either it's going to be more books in the Don't Get Mad series, or it's going to be something else. But I'm not